Last episode, we talked about being alone and finding the time to appreciate yourself.
Yeah.
Once you've solidified that relationship, what kind of friends should you look to keep in your life? Would you rather be popular to 10 people or important to one?
That's a good question.
I know.
They let it talk down when I'm not around, yeah. It's only tied down when I'm out of town, no. I don't trust many when I'm in the city. I've never been a shooter, but I keep them with me. Watch them steal the style and say they inspire.
Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another episode of
Talk Down.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy. Wait, real quick before that. You ever seen a bunny get pulled out of a hat before? I don't know if you ever been to any magic shows for people game. I got a little hat right here. Oh, wow.
Some real fucking bunny.
Let me put him down real quick. I think my name's in here somewhere. Here it is. You already know what it is. It's your boy Ryan checking in.
You know, I can't really hear you, bro.
Nah, what you got?
I don't know. I went swimming, so.
Oh, there it is. What?
No wonder. No wonder.
No wonder. Guys, we appreciate you checking out this episode and all the other episodes.
Yes.
We are very thankful of that for sure. I'm telling you, we don't take that for granted. If you haven't already, turn on the post notifications, the little bell somewhere around us. Because that allows us to let you know when an episode drops. You will be the first person to know. If you're watching this and this is like an older episode to you and you're watching this back, just go back and watch all the other ones.
All the other ones.
If you had time and you enjoyed this, we thank you, right? Share it if you liked it.
Yeah.
Because that helps us like the video because that helps us get shown to everybody else. Y'all don't want to be selfish and only hold us to you guys, right? And drop a comment below. It takes literally 5 seconds to drop a comment. If you thought something while you were watching this, just drop a comment and let us know and we'll reply. We'll reply to everybody's comments. So
hopefully you spent time alone if you've watched the previous episode. And now that you are your own best friend, which is how it should be, finding friends are important for perspective and even more growth, right? Sure. We all have friends, or I feel like we throw that word around loosely, like the word friends.
That's my friend.
Yeah.
My best friend in the world.
These are the people that we talk about when we talk about your circle. I think a lot of topics that we've talked about, we're like, yo, the people that you have around you, the people that you have. This is where we're going to delve in some of the points
those
that you
people,
can
we're
evaluate.
going to touch on those people.
Yeah.
And then not to say that they have to be perfect at all, but have these qualities that you can get the best out of a friendship.
And we've actually done a little bit of research. We really want to delve into the key traits that create an essential friendship.
Yeah, for sure.
One of the important ones is trustworthiness. And I think when we talk about creating a relationship, whether it's someone that you want to date or someone that you want to be friends with, there are pillars, and trust is one of them. So can you not just trust them with their word, but can you trust to leave them around your things?
Yeah.
Is this friend someone that you feel like, I can't really leave you alone with my stuff, or even my significant other?
Yeah.
Right?
If, for instance, we both have our own spots, right? I know he would never hesitate to let me come over or let me come and grab something if I forgot, and question that I would either take something or leave something the way it wasn't. And the same thing with him. I leave keys to my place with him, and if he has to go grab something in my house, it's never a question where it's like, damn, am I gonna trust him to take something that
I left some money on the table.
Yeah.
You know,
I know if I left money on the table when I got back home, it'd be in the same exact spot. If not, he would hit me up like, yo, you left money on the table. You want me to put it away for you?
Yeah.
Like, it's friends like that you know that you never have to question, and they'll always be that trustworthy person. I think that's very important. I think you can establish a really good friendship and relationship, obviously, as well.
Yeah.
But that's a good starting point.
Another one, you ever felt like you were dating someone and you're like, I can't really introduce her to my friends, not because I don't know where this relationship is going, but because there's that one friend that I know is gonna try to slide in the DM.
Some dirtbags though.
Yeah, so those are the friendships that if you feel like you always have to throw out that disclaimer, like, nah, I can't really. Do you really want this person to be your friend?
I don't, man. Look, we get older and older in life, and I think we start learning a little bit more, and we kind of know what we want to put up with and what we don't want to put up with.
Which kind of gets us into another important pillar of a relationship or friendship, and that's honesty. How often do you have to question this person's moves or motives? Do you have to like kind of cringe when a person does something for you where you really don't know how to take it, or you're waiting for the other shoe to drop?
And do you feel like you should never have to question how they talk to you, as far as like, you know, they're believable when they talk to you? And
You full of shit. You understand that? You full of shit.
that honesty is like, it's legit. Like, it's like if he tells me something, I'm never gonna question it, no matter what, because our friendship isn't based off of lies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's never been a time where I'm like, and even if it was, I'm like, I kind of don't believe it. I'd come to him as a man and be like, nah, man. Like,
yeah, exactly. An objective opinion from your friend, it comes from the heart. So it should always be an open line of communication and an open line of honesty. That's very good, because a lot of times when they come, they don't come to you with any malintent. It's very good intentions, and that's how it should be. If you have to question that, then you need to evaluate, because again, a relationship is only as strong as the entire foundation. If one pillar is weak, then it's going to crumble. Another thing is dependability.
For sure.
How often can you depend on your friend?
When they say that, oh yeah, I got you, or you ask them to do something, I'm like, oh yeah, and then everybody says yes in that moment. But then like a week later comes and that moment comes and they're like, yo, I got something else. I can't, I can't, bro.
Yeah, and it's constant. Look, and as the friend, you're depending on that person to come through for you. That's what a friendship is. A friendship isn't just being there as a shoulder. A friendship is, yo, one hand washes the other, right?
For sure.
But
yo, wait, real quick, have you ever tried to wash your hand by itself? Like,
how does one hand wash itself?
If he tells me, hey, yo, I got you, if I ask him to help me with something, like when I was moving, I asked him a lot. I asked for him a lot, and I appreciate him, and I told him thank you. And every time I asked him, I felt weird, because it's like, even though it's my friend that I'm asking, I felt like I was being a burden, even though I know he would never say no. And
that's just that type of person you are.
Exactly. I just don't like, not that I don't like relying on people, but I don't like people having to help me like consistently, like over and over.
Or you just don't like the disappointment of having someone flake on you.
Yeah, that too. So I just kind of want to do everything myself. But I know he'll never do that. And there was multiple occasions when I was moving in a pretty fast manner where it was like I needed him to be there for me, and he was, man. And I never had to question it. And to this day, I still think it. And he knows I would be the same thing. If I could, because we're both grown-ass men and we both have our own lives.
Right.
But he knows if I could, I would be there in a blink of an eye.
Dependability. Can you depend on your friend?
Yeah.
Loyalty.
And real quick, before we go into loyalty, don't tell your friend you're going to do something for them and you don't do it. Stop being somebody that isn't a person of their word. If you say you're going to do something, do that shit. Don't be like, yeah, I got you, and then you're not. That's not cool. That's not a friend at the end of the day. And if you are and you can't make it, give them a little bit of a notification or something so they know, okay, maybe I got to look for somebody else. Don't wait till it's the last minute and be like, I'm sorry, bro.
I feel like we're living in that society now where we feel like it's more disappointing if we say no to the person.
Yeah, you can
rather
say
than
no.
just say no.
Yeah, if you can't say no, you don't have to be a superhero every day. Like,
dependability means that I can depend on you to be honest.
Yes.
We just talked about honesty.
Yeah.
Dependability goes hand in hand with it.
Yep.
Loyalty.
Another one.
Loyalty is another thing. Loyalty is valued from the moment you identify the person as your friend.
For sure. I think you could tell instantly.
And you start accruing loyalty as the time goes.
Yeah, like we were talking about, there's levels to loyalty.
Yeah.
Right? So let's say we never knew each other, right? And we meet, and our relationship is like vibing, really cool. And it's like, I'm not saying you have to wait like 6 months, but be like, yo, that person's loyal. You might be in a week and be like, damn, this is a real person. Based off of your judgment of character, you can tell. And there's levels to loyalty where it's like, there's steps that you take to prove that overall loyalty. I think our loyalty is like, not even on a level.
Right.
Like,
I had this one situation where I had this one person in my life that I called a friend. You got to read the signs. This person, anytime we would be in a room where I know that everyone knew the truth, but this person just wanted to be objective and give me like some bullshit reasoning for something.
Politically correct.
Yeah, and then I would have a friend of mine say, that's between y'all. I hate that that's between y'all role.
Yeah.
I hate that because you can sit there and defend me. So if you can't do it in front of a room full of friends, how can I depend on you to do it in a room full of strangers?
Yeah, when I'm not around.
I think the last point on loyalty that I wanted to bring up before we moved on to our next point is your friend shouldn't openly criticize you for the entertainment of other people.
Yeah.
Or gossip about you. There's no reason why your name should be coming out of that person's mouth to go out and help or put you down.
My mom always used to tell me, in Spanish, she's like, if you don't have nothing good to say about somebody, don't say it at all, right?
No.
I'm never talking down about my friends.
Yeah, don't talk
whether
down.
I'm around them or not around them, whatever. Like, I just feel like it's just disrespectful to that relationship you have with your friend. And it's like, if anything, I'm trying to big up my friends. Like, yo, you gotta be my boy, or you gotta be my friend. Like, stuff like that, instead of like talking down on people.
Yeah, so the show's called Talk Down. You should never talk down about your friends behind their back. Authenticity. You should both be able to be vulnerable around each other and authentic. Yeah. If for no other reason to show each other the real versions of each other, free of judgment.
Yeah, because and if not, you go into these relationships and you feel like you gotta try to impress your friend. why y'all trying to impress each other? Like, yo, check out my new whip. Or, yo, check out these new clothes I got. Like, forget that. Like, we always talk about, nobody gives a damn about that. No. Especially your friends. If your friends are worried about if you got the newest shit on, or you got the newest car, or your house is a mansion, they're not really your friends. They care about you for monetary reasons, and that's not, you shouldn't be messing with them. That's
superficial.
Yeah,
there's nothing real about that. But what I want is, if I do have a nice pair of sneakers, I want my friend to say, yo, I like those. Or, yo, you know, it's something that is not, it doesn't feel like it's a competition. It feels real. It feels like you can be at your absolute worst, and that person will say, yo, come on, you're all right. You're going to be good. And that person is not going to go back behind your back or even be in front of you and say, damn, you look like shit.
And there's people who do that instead of being like, yo, you good? Or is there anything I can help you with? Or like that. And not to say you got to be out here saving every people, but these are your friends. You calling these people your friends. It's not a stranger you met on the street that you're trying to help. This is your friend. So instead of trying to make them feel like shit, try to encourage them. Be like, nah, you're good, man. I'm going to help you. Or I'm going to help you help yourself.
Empathy.
Yeah.
A friend should be able to identify, for the most part, and understand how their friend is feeling.
Yeah.
There's never anything malicious. It's just like, damn, I feel like you're off today. You have a responsibility to bring it up. Because maybe the person doesn't want to burden you with this.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Most of the times, your friends want to tell you some shit, and they can't because they feel like they don't want to bring their problems onto you.
Right.
So if you start that conversation, you're like, yeah, you good? Is everything fine with you? Is there anything you want to talk about? And a lot of people don't do that. Like, sometimes we forget that at the end of the day, yo, we have feelings. Like, and then we're always trying to like be the best for ourselves, that damn, we don't even check ourselves to be like, yo, I'm good, or yo, let's talk. Like, that's why when we have these conversations with y'all, these are conversations we have off screen, right? Now we're just sharing it with you guys, but we've always had these conversations. And that's what I think build our friendship to the level it is now.
Right? There should never be a point of selfishness in a friendship where you're totally oblivious to what your friend is going through. If you feel like something's off, you have a responsibility. That's why you are a friend. Bring it up. I'm not saying that you need to go out and solve their problems, but part of knowing that there's an issue is acknowledging that it exists. And sometimes you're not gonna, I'm hard-headed. So sometimes I want to power through and say, nah, I'm good.
But and then to tie right into like you being able to hear your friend out and being non-judgmental off of all of that stuff, right? Even if you don't agree what they are doing, if they're dating somebody you don't mess with, or they're friends with somebody you're not friends with, at the end of the day, you have a relationship with that person. That bond that you have, you can't be out here trying to judge them. Like,
it's about acceptance.
Accept each other for who you are as people. And if y'all can make each other better.
I think one of the best things in a friendship is when two friends can say, well, we'll have to agree to disagree.
You don't have to agree with everything.
No. I think it's not a good friendship when you're constantly agreeing on everything.
Up each other's ass. Like, yo, there's stuff that he likes that I don't like, and vice versa. There's things we disagree on as far as life goes, but at the end of the day, that's not going to separate our friendship, because those things aren't gonna make us hate each other just because we don't like it. You know what I mean? We can look beyond that and be like, yo, I still mess with you even though you don't like mayonnaise. or something like I mess with you don't like. And that's cool. At the end of the day, we can have that mutual respect for what we like and stuff.
It's an individuality. That's what brings us together. Another thing that we researched and we kind of were like, this is true, is good listening skills. Is your friend there to listen to you? And is your friend allowing you to finish your points?
And there's a difference between somebody I'm a bad man. But no, like, there's two kind of friends, right? There's people who listen to you to respond, and there's people who listen to you to understand, right? So are you that person that listens and you always want to say something back, or are you the person that listens, takes it in, and maybe sometimes you don't have to say nothing? Sometimes he doesn't even want me to reply to something he said. It's just the fact that I heard him out was enough for him. You know what I mean? Now somebody else knows.
Do you allow the intimate communication of thoughts, feelings, experiences? Because that's what you're supposed to be sharing with your friend. It's a gradual process of give and take that deepens over time. That's what this is all about.
For sure,
your friend shouldn't be cutting you off constantly.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Or be contrary. I think this is the most important one. Is your friend a contrarian? Everything you say, the person has something completely on the other side of things to say. Because I don't want them to agree with me all the time. But what happens when you don't agree with me ever? You know, so
or have a reason.
Or just give me a reason at least. And then that goes into the support aspect of friendship. Support. Your friends should be supportive of you during the bad times. Be that shoulder. But just as much as they're there during the bad times, they should be supportive of you during the good times.
Yeah, man.
Your friends shouldn't be envious of your good fortune and should genuinely celebrate your wins.
Yeah, don't be that person that's only wants to be around somebody when they got everything going right?
Yeah.
Especially if they're your friends, man. Y'all gonna go through a bunch of ups and downs in each other's lives, right? And the fact that you might be winning at the same time, y'all might be losing at the same time, and vice versa, y'all might be losing, winning at separate times. You shouldn't be like, damn, I can't fuck with this person right now because it's like, he's not on my level. Like, nah, what the?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be sort of supporting them and helping them get to your level?
Yeah.
Like, if that's your, especially friends, okay, but if we're talking about, there's people who say they're best friends with people, and they see their friends on the floor getting trampled by life. And they're not there like, yo, you need a hand? Like, it's not like, nah, let me keep running up this mountain and let you chill down there. Like,
a friend should never need an invitation to help you in a time of need. And when the person is doing good and you're like, damn, I'm not on this level in terms of, oh man, that person's always doing well. That person isn't your friend if you're tired of their success.
I don't know what happened. I felt just so wrapped up in the envy that I felt for everything you had. I mean, it's true what they say. It's like a little green monster that comes out and it just poisoned my head.
Don't you feel like bitterness is a reason because of that?
Yeah, and bitterness could limit the depth of your relationship.
If you're friends with somebody and you're bitter about something they have, you're not friends with that person.
Nah.
Stop. You're just acquaintances. You know that person. You're not friends.
Y'all
friends,
cool.
Yeah, y'all cool. Y'all not friends because at the end of the day, you're not hating or mad or bitter at somebody that you say you care about. Whether it's a significant other, a best friend, whatever, family member. Stop being bitter, guys. That shit is a weak trait, and it's not something you should carry.
Nah. Get that out of here. Self-confidence. When your friend is confident, and I'm not talking about narcissistic or self-centered, it can rub off on your own self-confidence. And we've talked about self-esteem, and sometimes we struggle to get that, but when your friend encourages that from within themselves, it rubs off. That's good energy.
That's why we say, yo, your circle is a depiction of who you want to become, right?
Yeah.
I forgot the quote. It's like the 5 people you surround yourself with, you become
that's
whatever.
an average of who you what makes you.
So why are you gonna surround yourself around people who don't feel good about themselves? And that's not if they're your friends, y'all might figure it out together. It out together. Do research why. Okay, why am I feeling this way? But if you're around people who generally want you to feel better about yourself, want you to feel good, you're gonna start feeling good.
Absolutely.
Like naturally, you're gonna feel good. Those vibes that they give off, you're gonna take them in as well, and then you're gonna leak them into other relationships and stuff.
And is your friend even fun to be around? Because when your friend is fun to be around, and we're talking about self-confidence leaking into your life, and kind of it rubs off on you. You broaden the spectrum of your own possibilities. You meet more people. You do other things, even when you're not with your friend, because of your friend. You enjoy life. You guys handle challenges in more proactive ways.
And you handle them together. Take chances together. It's harder to take a chance by yourself. I get it. When we talked about in that last episode where it's like you're learning to be a better version of yourself and taking those chances that you thought you would never do alone, and then say you did overcome those things. Now you got 2 people who are on that same boat and y'all really working together to attack new goals and challenges together, and it's like 2 is better than 1.
What that also does is that helps keep negative experiences in a perspective. Because you have a teammate that's going to help you at least see things a different way. The ability to see humor, even in the most dire situations in life, is important. Laughter is the best medicine, even when you don't expect it. Sometimes a good laugh is always the best medicine.
Dus je probeert dan terug je toekomst.
Nah, for sure. I feel like you being able to, and I think that comes from you being able to be yourself around your friends. Genuinely, you're gonna create that fun environment and get those good laughs and like make fun of each other if that's how y'all do
stuff. Stop taking life so serious. That helps.
Be fun, man. Be open to whatever comes at y'all, and I'm telling y'all, life is gonna be so much more fun and open, and you're not gonna really be judgmental of each other.
And your friend, no bad vibes.
Nah.
They shouldn't always be on that bad vibe shit. So I guess this is a perfect moment for us to get into our Talk Down Challenge. Our Talk Down Challenge is for you to start the process of elimination and remove those friendships that are opportunistic and unauthentic. Observe the signs that you more than likely have already seen but refuse to acknowledge. You've already made the effort to make yourself first. Now that you've established that friendship, you'll hopefully realize that your friends aren't tied down to time, a single bonding moment, or perpetual favors. Friendship is a two-way street, rarely traveled alone.
look yourself in the mirror, man, and really challenge every friendship you have in your life. And see, not only is it bringing value to your life, but the other way around. Are you bringing value to their life as well? Are you being the best person you can for that person that you call your friend or your best friend? Whatever, man. Stop being half-assed and doing things half-assed in your life, because ultimately you're only cheating each other. So we want to go right into our quote of the week. We started this segment last week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, so what was that quote again?
Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. The episode is over, but the conversation continues.
Yeah, so you already know. Y'all can reach out to us many ways. We are here to listen. As much as we talk, we like to listen too, guys.
Yeah,
We're not just talkers. Right? So y'all can hit us in the DMs. It goes down in the DMs. No, I'm kidding. Hit us on Instagram. Y'all can shoot us a DM if you have any questions. Send us an email. It's in the description below. Hit us up on Twitter if y'all want to reach out there. Whatever, man. We're here to listen to you guys.
And on Sundays, make sure you join us. I'm not sure if anyone knows that, but on Sundays, we recap the episode around 7:30, 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah, on IG Live on Instagram. So if y'all want to check us out, follow both of us. We always put up reminders, and it's a great time. We're on there for at least an hour, guys. We take a whole hour aside from this.
We give you the floor.
Yeah, y'all can reach out to us, talk to us, ask us questions, hop on live if y'all want and y'all feel comfortable, and that's it. And also, we wanted to start this new little segment where we're shouting out people who consistently show us love. Like, and I'm not talking about 1 week you show love and then
kind of disappear, because we know lives will get busy.
To the people who do support us, just look, we pay attention a lot, and we notice this, and the consistency from you guys inspires us to stay consistent with these shows and this episode and keep reaching out. So real quick, I'm gonna put up all the names and all the IG names. You can follow them if you want. Look into them. They're really great people, man. We appreciate all of them. So first off, Fab, man, she's always showing love, and I can't say it enough.
Oh man, yeah.
Colleen always showing love. She's putting up videos with our videos that she's watching.
You know how humbling it is to wake up in the morning and see that someone starts their day with your voice.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Perla always showing love. We appreciate you. Jasmine always hit me up. We always have great conversations. I send her the episodes. We have great conversations. Always showing love. Jasmine always showing love in the comment sections on YouTube, everywhere. on the IGs. So thank you for that. Sophia, I don't know if she's on IG yet, but I will find out.
Yeah.
She was on. But she's always showing love in the comments as well, giving us her input.
Yeah.
Consistently every single weekend. We can't thank you enough.
China is a very busy, she's a mom. She is a real estate agent.
Shout out to
she has a job. And she tells us that one of her favorite parts of the week is when she gets to tune into our episode, and she hopes that we start releasing more during the week, which we won't.
One is a lot.
Jen is another person, and again, these are the people that they not only tell us that we're doing great, but they tell us how we can improve.
Yeah.
Because how do you know if you're doing something wrong if no one's telling you? Ricky, our guy Ricky.
Shout out to you, baby.
A family man, a guy that works, a busy guy, but he takes time and he looks at he watches it in the living room in his house. So we appreciate, we appreciate you, Ricky.
Amber, as always, I always have conversations with her. She's inspired me to do a lot in my life, and she's always showing love and supporting. Jesse, you already know what it is. Always showing love. Sue, always showing love. I think her real name is Jasmine, but her Instagram is Sue. The other Jasmine, we got mad Jasmine showing love. So shout out to all of y'all. Nikki always showing love. We have great conversations.
Yeah. Britt, she is a mom. She has all of these things going on with her life, but she always takes her time to view it. Shout out to these great people.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. We see it. We see the support. We're thankful for it. That's why we wanted to take time and show you guys that we care about the effort that y'all put. I mean, it doesn't go unnoticed. So we will be back next Monday. And also, don't forget to tell a friend, to tell her friend, to tell all of y'all friends to
follow us.
Yes, and we will see y'all next week. As always, peace out, guys. Yo, what's up, guys? Thanks for checking out that last episode.
The previous episodes, and then right there, there's a circular object.
It kind of looks like
with our logo
like
in
a
it.
pizza.
Yeah, it's round.
Click on it and subscribe, guys.
They let it talk down when I'm not around.
We'll see y'all next episode.